everyone. My name is Kavish Soningra. I study in 8th standard in St. Mary's School ICSE, and I've made this video to portray or to show others my big dream. So my big dream is to time travel so that people can go into the future or past and for the betterment of their present. So let's start with the video. So my first part of the video is an intro about myself in the future. So let's begin. I was new to this concept of time traveling. I never thought that it was possible to sleep, but I never woke up. I kept on studying, I kept on finding out what, and finally was it possible to be time traveled and the solution to the question. Like wormholes? I knew the question. What was it? I was shocked. Found an answer! So my name is Kavish Soningra, a scientist who studies about space and things related to it. So the only thing that can allow us to travel is the wormhole. So what is a wormhole? A wormhole is a theoretical passage through space-time that could create shortcuts for a long journey across the universe. Wormholes are predicted by the theory of general relativity, but be worried, wormholes bring them with them the dangers of sudden collapse, high radiation, dangerous contact with exotic material. Want to study more about it? How can wormholes help in time travel? Let's see.
Wormholes. Wormholes are magic doorways connecting two remote locations. These cosmic sky bridges would allow us to jump across space and travel in time. Fly into a wormhole and you can take a shortcut to another place or time. We have no proof that wormholes exist, but there is plenty of solid science behind them. No one knows more about wormholes than renowned physicist Kip Thorne.
So let's compare the universe to an apple. Okay, so think of a worm which goes into this apple. So the hole made and comes out from the other side. So the hole made by the worm in the apple is similar to the wormhole. But what the wormhole does is that it makes a hole from one end of the universe to the other end of a universe. So you can compare the universe to an apple.
A wormhole would take a tremendous amount of energy. Not just ordinary energy, but something called negative energy. Negative energy is anti-gravitational. It repels the fabric of space and time and would prevent gravity from crushing a wormhole. One problem. A lot of people don't believe negative energy exists.
Kind of energy that would anti-gravitate is ridiculous. But in fact, in modern physics, we know examples of negative energy that are created in the laboratory every day. Small amounts of negative energy, often just transient, but nevertheless negative energy. And so I was not willing to dismiss this possibility out of hand. The fundamental question was, could a very advanced civilization accumulate enough negative energy and hold it in the interior of the wormhole long enough to keep the wormhole open?
How can we produce wormholes? The question now is, how can we produce wormholes? Okay, so first of all, wormhole is kind of an illusion. It is not a tunnel, but for graphical representation, it is shown as a tunnel, as it does the work of a tunnel by sending us from one part of the universe to the other part of the universe. So the only way to create a wormhole is by moving at the speed of light. And moving at the speed of light is impossible because the speed of light is around 3 into 10 raised to 8 meters per second, and nothing can move at that. But one theory suggests that we can move at the speed of light, and if we can do so, we can create wormholes and see our future or past. So how can we move at the speed of light? So to move at the speed of light, we need a combination of matter and antimatter. 1 gram of matter and antimatter can fuel up to 10,000 ships. So think 200, 2,000, or 10,000 grams of antimatter can help us move at the speed of light. And once we can move at the speed of light, we can produce wormholes and go into our future and past and better our present. How I made this video by Kavish. I use various Google tools like Google Search, Google Slides, YouTube, Google Maps, Google Recorder, Google Phone, etc. Profits of time traveling. Once we are able to time travel, we will be able to see our future and our past so that we can better our present. What software I use to make the video? Google Search, Google Slides, YouTube, Google Maps, Google Recorder, Google Phone, KineMaster software, green screen effects, etc. This was all from my conclusion. I hope that everybody likes my video, especially the Wiz Junior's theme. This was my big dream. Thank you.